Hello, my name's Tom. I'm an Aquarius, and I want to talk to you guys about air signs and where an Aquarius fits in this. It's also like 3 o'clock in the morning, but hey, little tidbit, a lot of insomniacs are Aquariuses, more so than any other sign. The most psychics are Pisces, which is one over, but an Aquarius only gets glimpses into that subconscious or that kind of future. They're more like forward thinking, but they say that the Pisces like lives in that. We just kind of space out and dabble in the universal out, but we'll get into that. So here we have a little chart, and these are air signs. Here we have the most subjective sign. They're Geminis. They're really in touch with their thoughts, fuzzy thoughts. They can trick us because they think so fast. And they're vibrant in personality because they really embody themselves. This is cardinal air. It's like air. This is like kind of the trifold of these two, being the ram and aggressive, and this is being passive full, and that's why they're passive aggressive Gemini. But this is just cardinal air, which means that they move through you. They're good at charming you, and they're all about you. Opposite Aries, they're like, we are. I want to move through you. They're kind of serious too, just like Aries can be, because they're order. They're trying to create light, and they're so nice. And sometimes described as succubuses. The girls, I don't know. That's one mean thing to call them. We also call them contrived because they scales. Everybody else is at least living. They're all about everybody else, so it's hard to get an idea of really who they are. Sorry, right back at you, Alyssa Sharp. It's on later, although I love your videos. But I want to offer a flip view on the Libra Aquarian relationship, as I've had three, and yeah, they're frustrating from both ends. Let me just say that. This is the fixed air sign, Aquarius. They are objective and individual. So that's a little bit of a tough nut to crack because it's like earth air. Cardinal earth is what starts this off. So Capricorn is very self-contained, hard to reach, kind of spiritual. They're like the girls are kind of like librarians with their hair in a tight bun, and they're just kind of asking to be emotionally ravaged. The Aquarian is an air sign, so they start spacing out. They're not quite into the Pisces realm, but they're like the Luna Lovegood, like they're like Ravenclaws in Harry Potter, and Luna Lovegood would have been an Aquarian because she's just like so nice to everybody, but she's not necessarily good at that one-to-one. This is who I am. These are the things that are really close to me. She's so aloof in her way that she wants to talk about what she's thinking about, and that's more what an Aquarian is. They think a lot, and not in the way that a Gemini is thinking, because they're subjective. Those are all opinions and ways that they can come up on top because they're about more of their self-interest. Aquarians live outside of themselves, so they're out for their own self-interest to appear maybe smarter, you might say, but like it's easy for them because their mind spaces out like a satellite. Um, they are slower, so they're not really appreciated in elementary school, but later they realize they are thorough. And that's not really what is seen about a deep thinker. You might think they're dumb, but they're really just spaced out and thinking really hard about something. Um, I was diagnosed ADD, but the way I see it, I was paying a lot of attention, just not to the thing maybe that you're trying to tell me. I was thinking about something much bigger in my mind. So the idea that an Aquarian has a big is like Jesus, that's kind of full too, because the ego is outside of ourselves, if you can even call it that. And if you can disprove the idea, then we'll respect you because you must be very smart. And if you can't, then it's not going to hurt us either. But it's not about the, you can call it ego, I guess, but it's not us. This is something else. The ego of the Leo, our opposite sign, they're the ones who shine up the room by really feeling emotion and wearing their heart on their sleeve. That's inside them. This is so far outside us that you really can't get to us. That's why we're the star, Libra is the air, and Gemini is like static, brain synapses. So hopefully that gives you a better idea of what these air signs about, and I think later I'll talk to you about specifically how Libras and Aquariuses match and how they match with Geminis. Alright, have a good night, everybody.